Hello and welcome. It's me, JC, aka Cardin Audio, and we're here to play some Dungeons and Dragons, y'all. I am here with this lovely party of Patreon supporters. Thank you very much. Who I'll be introducing shortly, but first, I'm Cardin Audio. Chances are you already know what you're doing here and who I am, but I do ASMR stuff. I also do Patreon stuff, and we've been doing this D&D session thing for over a year now. We finished the whole campaign, and we're starting a brand new one now. Most of us are already we played a lot of D&D, or a couple of sessions of D&D. Is that fair to say, everybody?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And now we're going to try streaming it for the first time. I don't know if we're going to stream anymore. We probably won't. I just thought this might be a nice little sampler platter for anybody who might be interested in D&D. We're going to be doing a lot of like introductory stuff. The session or the campaign we're doing is very set and designed for like introductory D&D stuff. And I look forward to introducing you all to it. But first, let me introduce you all to our players. I'm gonna go ahead and say your names. You just say hello. If you want to say a little something about yourself, you can. Whenever you stop talking, I'll introduce the next person. But first, we've got Crystal.
Hello, everybody. So, yeah, I'm Crystal. Do we introduce our character yet, or
Nope.
not yet? Just
Nope.
talking about us. Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. So I'm Crystal. I'm part of the community since the last 1.5 years, almost. I'm also working with JC on the slides for the YouTube thumbnails. I'm part of his team. So that's about me. I like arts. I like to sing. I'm kind, I think. And yeah, that's it. That's me.
Thank you very much, Crystal. Did great. You did great. You did amazing. Next up is Twilight.
Hi, everybody. Twilight here. I am one of the mods on YouTube and also on Twitch. I joined the community in 2018. I think I've been a mod since 2021. As far as D&D experience goes, this is the only group of people that I've ever played with. So I'm about a year into my experience. I'm always learning something new, and I'm looking to have a good time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you, Twilight. Next we have Heidi.
Hi everyone, I'm Heidi. I think I've been a patron for what, since about late 2022, maybe early 2023. Avid supporter of JC and everything he does. I've been playing D&D probably since about 2018. So this is my first time, however, streaming, and I'm really excited to be here with everyone.
Fun. Thank you, Heidi. Next up, we got Jinjin.
Hello, everyone. I'm Jinjin. I've been part of the community for just over a year. I try mainly to be part of as many events as possible. I think that's my biggest contribution, I guess, to the community. In terms of D&D experience, I've been playing for over 10 years, if not more, and I also DM, so that's my experience, I guess. But every time I play, it's a whole new experience. So yeah, and I'm excited to be here. And hi, everyone. That's it.
Yeah, thank you, Jinjin. And next we have the lovely V.
Hi everyone, I'm V. I've been part of the community for almost 4 years now. I joined back in 2020. I am a writer and artist. This is my second D&D campaign. I first played last year. I'm still learning. I'm still asking all the silly questions, and JC's been very patient. So yeah, hope you have a good time. Thanks for coming.
And there we have our players. We've got Crystal, Twilight, Heidi, Jinjin, and V. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for playing. This is a little remixed version of the boxed campaign known as Dragon of Ice Fire Peak. I've changed up some things, did some research online, figured out some ways to kind of zhuzh things up, give it a little extra spice. Not the spice that Patreon people might be expecting. Just a little more extra juice, if you will. I've retitled the campaign to The Rise of Svaralax. Ooh. I plan to have like a lightning sound that'll play every time I say Svaralax.
Awesome.
But for now, just imagine or something like that.
I expect you to make that sound effect every time.
Yes,
I
please.
mean, at least for this first session, I have to, yeah. So, as we begin, the rise of Svaralax. Let's meet our characters in the same order that we went. First off, can you please introduce us to Elora? And I'll put Elora's lore card on screen. Oops, not that.
So Elora is a mountain elf. She's also a rogue and arcane trickster. Elora is a free spirit in search of adventures, while she's biting into life like really, really good. You know, she enjoys life. She was raised by her grandfather. She doesn't know her parent very well. She only knows their name, and she doesn't know. She has a really vague history about them. But yeah, she's been raised only by her grandfather that passed away a few years ago. She has traveled around the world with him. She did a lot of sailing. She's been on large ships. She's been horseback riding as well. She traveled a lot. She learned the art of being like a charlatan, using her charisma to get what she wants. You know, she's cunning like a fox. She's fresh like the spring. She knows that she can have what she wants using his charm. If I may say. She learned everything from her grandfather, and she really wants to follow his footstep, and pursuing her dream of discoveries and wonder. And she thought that maybe joining a party could be an interesting way to continue visiting and discovering the world. So that's Elora.
Is it Elora or Elora?
Elora.
Elora, okay, cool. And for Elora, I made this little cheat sheet. It is basically a quick summary of all the things that Elora can do, all the actions available to every character in combat, a reminder of what Elora's class is and what their specialty is. They're a rogue, which means they're good at sneaking and persuasion. And I also put a few of the things that make Elora's characters very special, abilities that only they can do, namely sneak attack, and they have an ability called Mask of the Wild, which lets them be extra sneaky. Thank you very much, Elora. Next up, we have Jade. I'm gonna put your lore thing on screen. All right.
All right. My character is Jade. I am an Earth Genasi fighter. My weapon of choice is the Warhammer. I was raised in a family of warriors, where I trained rigorously, dedicating myself to combat from a young age. I joined, it was like the army as a soldier. Jade, whatever. Definitely have the desire to be the best. I often sparred with older, more experienced opponents. I was refusing to back down. I don't go down. I was without a fight, and I absolutely hate losing. Throughout the war, I fought valiantly and earned a bunch of accolades and the respect of my comrades. But now that the war is over and behind us, I'm kind of bored. I'm grappling with the monotony of peacetime, and the idea of settling into a quiet life fills me with dread. So to avoid complacency, I'm traveling the land in search of worthy opponents, hoping to crush anybody that challenges me and help or reignite my passion for battle. So it's like every confrontation that I have is a test of strength. But also reaffirming my idea as a fighter. So I'm just looking for a new purpose in a world that has been quieted after the war. I wouldn't want to get all soft and crumbly. And that's Jade.
Thank you very much, Jade. And for Jade, I made the following cheat sheet. A quick little summary of what Jade can do. Jade is a fighter. They're good at tanking and spanking. They have the special abilities known as Second Wind, and they also have a special racial ability called Merge with Stone, which lets them, and also everybody that they want to, within 30 feet of them, get a +10 to stealth checks for up to an hour. Very cool Jade powers. Give me a second before we move on. I've spent all afternoon making these specific sheets, or rather, Crystal spent all afternoon making these specific sheets, and I realize now that I don't even have them. Let me get them set up. Everybody, how was your day? While I get this set up, I pinned them on the channel. Okay, thank you. I will go find them on the channel while you all tell everybody how your days were.
Really glad it's Friday. Say that much.
Seriously.
TG.
A long week.
I finished my Friday with the 3 hours training. So yeah, I was glad it was over. So a big week over here too.
I worked, but then, hey, I went and went to voice lessons and did a little bit of singing before I came here. So that was fun.
Nice.
Maybe one of these days I'll get brave enough to sing at karaoke. Maybe.
I'm
Totally
sure
should.
you will.
Being good is definitely not one of the prerequisites for singing karaoke.
Yeah, I think that's
Having
what.
fun is the first goal.
Yeah, I think everyone's worried though about singing good.
Nah.
Yeah.
But yeah. But you've witnessed though. You've like just hopped in and listened, right?
Yeah, pretty much
Yeah.
every karaoke I've been there.
You just listen.
I just listened.
Or horrible singing.
No, not horrible.
Some of us.
Not really good, actually. Did the 9th anniversary?
Oh my God, I know.
It was amazing.
Yeah, there were some really great
Yeah.
singers.
Almost ready here with your fancy bullet point version.
Okay.
There you go. That should be good. Okay, so
Yeah, Scorpio, I might need those dice if I roll bad, so don't go too far with them.
So I know I just blasted like a big old wall of text, and I asked that we make some shortened up version. So if we see here, Alora, breaking Alora down to bullet points, we've got raised by her con man grandfather. She traveled a lot, very charming, very clever, and she wants to live up to her granddad's legacy. And I've had so many people ask what granddad is and if that's a typo. And no, I figured it's just a nice way that some people call their granddad. And maybe Alora did, and Alora agreed. So yeah, apparently that's what they call their granddad now. And next up we have... we haven't done Kate yet, actually. We did... Nope.
No, but did you want to show
Jade.
Jade's card?
Yeah. So Jade was raised from a long line of warriors. They pride drives her to be competitive. Jade struggles to find meaning since the war. They were a soldier in the war, which has been over for a little while now. And they want to find a new purpose for both her and her warhammer. Thank you, Jade. And we showed Jade's little cheat sheet. And I think up next we have Kate. Kate, are you ready?
I am ready. My character's name is Catherine Everhart, but that's just a little too formal, so I go by Kate. Had a really actually pretty happy childhood. Great parents, mother, father, had a brother. Grew up in a small town. My father was the burgomaster of the town and, very well respected.
Master of all the burgers.
He especially liked, pickles and onions on his burger.
Hell yeah.
And Kate, I'm really grew up as a bit of a tomboy, not your typical girl. I didn't want to play with dolls. I didn't want to play with all the girlfriends. I wanted to be a knight. I wanted to play with swords. And my parents realized this, and they very much nurtured me to trained me and nurtured me to into that role, and everything was going well. And then my life changed in an instant. My town was brutally attacked by someone. I don't even know who it is. I watched everyone that I know and love killed, tortured, killed. It was awful, unspeakable horrors that I prefer not to even divulge. I was gravely injured in that particular attack, rescued by a paladin organization. They found me still alive. They nursed me back to health. And from there, they trained me in the ways of the paladin. Once I was well enough again, not being able to live with the guilt and the horrors that my character saw, I set out. I set out to find the strange figure and the group that attacked my town and kill everyone. I set out to set the record straight, to make sure I exact my revenge, and to make sure that all evil in this world is dispelled. And that is my mission, and that is how I became an adventurer.
Hell yeah, I love that. And for our Kate, I made the following cheat sheet. Kate is a paladin. They're good at bravery and big hits. As a little baby paladin, though, they don't have all their paladin powers yet, but they do have divine sense, which allows them to detect good and evil around them. And they also have the ability called lay on hands, which means they can touch something and heal it for up to 5 hit points, or use all 5 hit points to cure a disease or neutralize a poison. Thank you very much, Kate. I believe next up we have Kaylee. Kaylee, would you like to tell us about yourself, about your character, Jinjin?
Yes. I have a shorter description, but here it is. So I was raised in a secluded village deep in the woods. I am a wood elf monk, and I was trained in the ancient martial arts of my people, learning to live in harmony with nature, spirits, and the hidden energies that flow through all things. Though I easily get along with everyone, I prefer solitude, finding comfort in my own thoughts and the quiet rhythm of nature. I believe that meddling in others' affairs only causes trouble, and I really enjoy keeping secrets private. As I grew older, I felt a growing desire to explore beyond the boundaries of my village. Though the village elder cautioned me about the importance of preserving our sacred knowledge, and my departure was met with sadness by my loved ones, it was understood that this journey was part of my path. And that's it for me.
Thank you very much, Kaylee. And beyond Kaylee's lore, I made them a little cheat sheet. That is not it. That is the wrong one. A boop, boop, beep. There we go. Kaylee is a monk. They are very wise, and they can do many hits, lots of karate punches. Right now, they have 2 special abilities. One is called Unarmored Defense. Unlike most people, they have no need for armor. They get to add their wisdom and their dexterity to their AC, meaning that even unarmored, Kaylee is fully defended, well protected. They also have the ability called Martial Arts, which means after they take any of their normal attacks, as a bonus action, they can get an extra attack, which means they just are constantly a whirling dervish of fists and elbows and knees and feet, kicking and beating up everything. Thank you very much, Kaylee. Last but certainly not least, we've got Ovok. V, will you tell us a little bit about Ovok, please?
Absolutely. Ovok is an orc, a barbarian. She is not your typical barbarian. She's sweet and curious, but if you piss her off and make her rage, then she is your typical barbarian. She was abandoned at birth, raised by a sailor named Raylan and his crew on a merchant ship. So growing up, she pretty much got a chance to travel all around, and then the exposure of, to the various cultures and diverse inhabitants and races of the port cities that the ship would stop by instilled the spirit of curiosity and tolerance within her. Then one day the ship was hijacked by pirates and everyone was murdered, and she was taken into captivity and sold into slavery. I know, so sad. She manages to escape after a fateful night when she tapped into a sense of rage she never felt before. And ever since then, since she pretty much lost, her family and everything she ever knew, she decided to take her grief and anger and challenge it into a new life as a barbarian, with a mission to avenge the death of her adopted family and to use her strength to help those in need. She can also hold her booze very well, and she can swear like a sailor. And a question, JC, how much can I swear on here?
As many as all the swear. Do every swear.
All right.
Surprise me. Impress me with your swearing. Do your worst. I believe in you.
I will do my best. Ovok will do her best.
Thank you, Ovok. Ovok, I made this little cheat sheet for you. It says that you're a barbarian. Your specialty is rage. Your 2 special abilities are you can rage, which gives you a +2 to damage and advantage on all strength checks, so you get extra strong. You can rage twice a day. You also have relentless endurance as an orc, which means when you get knocked down to 0 hit points, no you don't, and you can do that once per day, which makes you not quite invincible, but pretty dang hardy. All right, and that is the group. Thank you all so much for going through your characters. Anybody have any questions before we begin? All right.
No.
Away we go. Here we go. Last month we did session 0. Now we're going to actually begin the adventure. My goodness, can you believe it? This all begins in the huge, bustling metropolis of Neverwinter, right along the Sword Coast, as you can see on the map here. Let me set it up for y'all, so that if you are in roll 20, you should be able to see this map. Maybe do yourselves a favor and don't watch the stream, because on the stream you might see things you're not meant to see just yet. But on this map, verify that you can see on the left there, it says Neverwinter.
Correct.
Excellent. Over there in Neverwinter, you are all adventurers who've signed up for an adventuring guild. Basically people who are looking for a job, except you don't want to just be carpenters, or you don't want to work at the local market. You want to be sent out on adventures, whether it's to right wrongs, or to see the world, or to just make some money and maybe swing a couple of swords, or maybe it's just a way for you to express your violence without getting arrested for it. You have signed up for an adventure there, and it's up to you whether you were formed before this or you were formed here, paired together. You find yourself before a magistrate. Magistrate Batalius Menalius. He looks you over from behind his desk, looking across the lot of you, his big book open, and he sees, you can get the feeling that when he looks at you, he doesn't quite see people so much as he just sees pieces on a chessboard that need places to be put. Yes, very good. What did you say your adventuring name was?
Well, we didn't say what it is, but we are the pointy ears, as you can see.
Yes. Young women, all with pointy ears. The pointy ears. Very good. Let's see, what can we give you? You see him scrolling through some little smaller books that are part of his bigger book, and you see him correlating some spreadsheets and using sextant-like tools to navigate his laborious labyrinthine collection of adventures and things that are going on. So, no, they're already assigned to that. I've already set some people there. Yes. Let's see. Oh, okay, this one. Yes, good. To the south, you will find a town along the mountains of the Sword Mountains. To the south, you'll find a small mining town by the name of Phandalin. It appears they're a bit out of luck, you see. What has happened is, it used to be a bustling town, Phandalin, and after some orc raids, it appears that it was nearly destroyed, but it has been rebuilt some. There's been a spot of frontiering, if you will, and for a few years now, it has been fine. And, well, it appears that as of late, according to this, there have been more orc raids, and, it appears they've also been attacked by, a dragon. What say you lot about that? He looks up to you, and almost as if seeing you for the first time, and, do you think you can handle a dragon?
Of course.
Dragon? I'm so excited.
We definitely can.
Oh. And, he looks over his papers and looks back to you, Ovak, and says, there will be some required handling of the orc raids. I trust there'll be no problem there.
I can handle it, definitely.
Very good. Very good. Well, whenever you're ready, do set out, come back with whatever success you can, and you'll be awarded appropriately. Very well then, pointy ears. Unless you have any questions.
Do we have a time that we have to accomplish this by?
Well, I suppose just before everyone in Phandalin is dead. You think you can accomplish that?
I'll make it happen.
I've no doubt you will. Pointy ears. Very good. Off with you then. Do you all in fact leave the office of magistrate Menalius, Battalius Menalius?
Yes.
Totally not made up when I looked at chat and saw Beetle's name. You leave. You leave the office of Battalius Menalius, and with that very, very slight bit of posting information, you now find yourselves with the tasks of heading to Phandalin and helping the people there with their dragon problem and their orc problem. What do you do?
And we are in Neverwinter right now.
All the way up there.
All right. Do we need supplies before we go?
I was gonna say probably need maybe healing
Might-
potions.
Yeah, I was gonna say potions definitely.
Not gonna forget this time.
In the town of Neverwinter, you could easily find some healing potions for the standard going price of, let's find out. They are 50 gold pieces each for this, for the common version of healing potions. For more money, you can get more, but you're allowed to spend your money however you like. This is a huge city. You can get things for pretty standard prices, but if you like, you can try and haggle your way down for more, for less. But I can't promise that if you don't roll poorly, that you won't get charged more.
Were we starting with a certain amount?
You should have made your character in D&D Beyond, and at the end of that, it should give you some gear, and then you should have some money left over. Depending on your class, you might have more or less. I believe Monk might have less, as they tend to be people of
I have
little
5.
means.
Yep, I have 5 gold pieces. That's why I was asking.
A 5, you can get a sip.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
You can get a
Don't-
shot.
Unfortunately, I have. I do not have enough gold, so I am ready to go anytime everyone else is.
For 5 gold, they'll pull off the cork and let you smell it a little.
Maybe I can store it in my energy.
But that having been said, you have access to the entirety of the equipment shop that you can find on D&D Beyond. Anything that you can find that you can afford, you're welcome to get. Is there anything you would like to purchase or acquire before you head on down?
Is there anything I can get for 4 gold?
There certainly is. Let's see.
That's lower than me.
I mean, 4 gold is 40 silver. In certain ways, you're rich. Farmers, their annual rate is 2 gold, so you're pretty rich as far as farmers go.
That's okay. I'm going to pass on buying any supplies. I'll just take what I have.
Okie dokie. I will post the list of equipment. Oops, that is not that. What did I do? Post this here. Feel free to peruse that. Purchase anything that you think you can afford. Best of luck to you. But assuming that you get your shopping done and you head off, do you do so on... I'm assuming you don't do it on horseback, you're just walking the many miles down to Phandalin?
Oh,
Right. Unless
Yeah.
somebody has a means to get us there another way.
I'm good to walk.
I'm good to walk too.
I can walk for many days.
Hey, JC, what you posted has a starting wealth by class, and we did not. D&D Beyond does not roll that up. So should we have
It
rolled
does.
that?
It does roll it for you, and then it purchases all that gear that you already have. And what you have left over is what's left
okay.
over. Yeah.
Got it.
I grew up on immersion ship. I wonder if I can haggle down one healing potion from 50 gold to 20 gold.
Less than half. It's a pretty big haggle. What is your what do you think your approach is going to be? It's a big ask. Selling something for a 60% discount.
I have no idea.
Okay.
That's
Well, I mean, imagine going to a shop, even one where they know you, and you want to get a 60% off of something. What would you say, and what would you do?
I guess in this case, Ovak would say something about a town really needing our help, and we could use this potion to, help, for the greater good and all that.
Okay, I'm going to assume that this is a kind of equipment store near the docks of Neverwinter, where you might have the most pull, maybe even a little bit of a reputation. You have someone who's running a general goods store, and they happen to have a small collection of healing potions. And they give you kind of a dry look on their face. Yeah, there's 100 cities, 100 towns that need help, and everybody needs healing potions for it. What's then my problem?
If we don't help them, then the orcs can overtake and eventually come here to your store. And then what kind of business will you have?
Yeah, orcs in Neverwinter. Imagine that, he says, eyeing you up and down.
There's also a dragon.
Of course there is. All right, you want to try and roll persuasion to see if you can win this guy over?
Yes.
Go ahead and let me know what you get, because I don't know if there's... Unless you have that D20 Beyond, or... Yeah, D20 Beyond plugin for Chrome. I don't think it'll actually show up on the screen.
I'm using Firefox, so no. Yeah. I rolled a 12.
12, okay. Look, for a dragon, I'll knock off... best I could do 47.
Oh, well, the dragon burns your store down. Don't come crying to me.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Imagine the town of Neverwinter getting attacked by a dragon. Like that would ever happen. Good luck, lady.
Oh, it's happened. I've seen it.
Yeah. Move along.
Ilara comes to the rescue and try to charm this man,
All right.
So I'm putting emphasis on what Ovak said, and try to make him really realize that they are going to be the next to be eaten by the dragon and the orcs. So using my big smile and my lashes, and I try to charm him. So let's see. And yeah.
Good luck.
Persuasion. Oh my god. I got a 9.
Okay. For just so everybody knows, usually a 10 means things remain neutral. So just as a heads up, 10 is the default difficulty check class, or 10 is the default target that you're trying to go for. Usually things above 10 are better. Usually things below 10 are not so good. He just looks you up and down. Elves, not my type.
All right, I'm gonna come in and try to help. Good sir.
Oh God. Another elf. All right.
Yes. I am a half elf. Thank you very much. Which means I am part human, like you. So we are attempting to save many lives in this village, protect them from a dragon, and yes, possibly some orcs, even my orc friend. What would you say to giving her the potion at the price that she asked, And if we are successful, we should be rewarded handsomely. And I will pay you 1.5 times the price of the potion. That's 75. 75 gold.
He takes a look at his collection of potions, and he looks back to you. Go ahead and roll persuasion.
Okay. I rolled a 1. That's a 7.
Stop, man.
Tell you what, how about you take this empty bottle, you dip it in the ocean there, and you take a swig. Does anybody else want to convince me to give away potions for free?
I'm done. No.
Thank you. Move along.
We'll deal with this man.
Heaven forbid I be burned by a dragon, he says as y'all are walking off, laughing to himself. He's not a very nice guy.
Heaven forbid indeed, bastard.
Okay, so the pointy ears walk away from the docks potionless, unfortunately. Luckily for you, you do have your friend Catherine Everhart, aka Kate, who can heal for a little bit. And you also heal whenever you take a rest, and you heal to full every time you take a full rest, which is to say a night's sleep. Other than that, is there anything else you would like to do in the city of Neverwinter?
I'm ready to go save the day.
Yes. Yeah.
Excellent. So you find yourself traveling the many, many miles southward along the Sword Coast. The first bit of your travel is nice and scenic. You can see the ocean the entire way, but eventually it pulls away, and you head southward down the high road. You cross many different travelers and people going this way and that. It seems like more people are heading north than are heading south. And as you reach this fork in the road right here in the map, you notice people heading up towards Neverwinter. It looks like they have kind of like cowed looks on their faces, or their eyes are averted. And when they see you turning left towards the Sword Mountains and the towns that way, some of them kind of shake their heads.
I'll stop one of them and ask them, can you tell us what's happening right now? Can you tell us what's going on, please?
Well, I'm hoping you're continuing eastward and not going to be heading down towards the mountains, right?
Well, we are heading towards the mountains. We've heard there's a dragon.
You're heading.
We've heard there's orcs.
So you heard there's a dragon and you're heading towards it?
Well, yes, of course. We're here to help.
Oh, good. Good. I hope you do. Those poor people could probably use it. I'm getting out of there, personally.
Is there anyone still alive? You said 4 people?
No, plenty of people. There's a whole town of people up there. I don't know why they're still there, but there they are.
Well, you travel safe. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your help.
You too.
I'm not going to pursue him any further.
Tybalt's luck to all of you. You'll need it.
Why so?
Well, you heard there's a dragon, right?
Yeah. What have you seen? What have you heard?
I saw it flying around, and I knew that meant it was time for me to leave.
Better leave it to the professionals then.
Big, strong, brave adventurers like you. Yes.
Could you
Simple.
at least go ahead? My apologies.
A simple old man like me has nothing to do with dragons.
Could you at least, sir, point to where you saw the dragon last?
Sure. He points in the direction of the highest of the Sword Mountains. And you see in the distance, many, many miles away, a range of mountains that jut up like swords from the earth. And he just points towards the highest one. Just head that direction. There's no way you can miss him.
Thank you, sir.
And don't get me wrong, you brave, adventuring crew that you are. I was once a bit of an adventurer myself. You know to not fight the dragon, right?
I'll fight whatever I have to fight.
Yep.
Okay, and if you had big shiny armor and big glowing weapons and big fancy spell books, I would say, hey, give them your best. But no offense, but I see your armor and I see your weapons, and you know not to fight the dragon, right?
Yes, sir. I am aware of how powerful a dragon is, and we will proceed with caution.
Good.
But we still must get this situation under control.
When
And
did the... Sorry.
I was just gonna say, the world needs more brave people like you a lot. Needs less of me. That's why I'm leaving.
When did the dragon come to town?
People said it's been there for a little while now. I don't know. I was just passing through. I was gonna head up to Phandalin, but when I saw the shadow of that thing in the sky, I decided it was best to keep my feet picked up and headed towards Neverwinter.
Well, I appreciate your time. I do believe that we are in a bit of a rush to get to Phandalin to resolve this issue, and I'd like to see you and all traveling with you get to safety.
You don't fight that dragon, okay? Maybe get bigger, get stronger, get some nice fancy things. Then try, okay? But do not
Right.
fight that dragon.
All right. We will not fight that dragon.
Good.
I give you my word. Until we're ready, I give you my word.
He proceeds to move his hands in a obscure motion. Go ahead and roll religion. Anybody who might have it already trained.
Does anybody have religion?
Yeah, but I rolled a 5.
I rolled a 9.
Okay. You can tell that he's doing like a religious thing, kind of similar to how somebody might be doing the sign of the cross, but you don't recognize the specific gesture. Tybalt's blessing to you all.
Do we feel any different?
No, not in the slightest.
Okay.
And also to you, good sir.
Give me a second, everybody. I want to try and get the dice set up on the screen so that people at home can see it. Let me see if I can get this worked out. Everybody at home, bear with me for a second. I'm going to try and get these dice on the screen for you. So what are you all looking forward to the most in this campaign? He said, asking you all to vamp while he sets up something on the stream.
I am looking forward to growing past level 1 and getting Divine Smite and my spells.
There it is.
I'm
Yeah.
honest.
I'm looking forward playing a character that is not really me. A last campaign I played like a really introverted character, no charisma, and I'm playing completely the opposite. So I think it's going to be fun to play. But yeah, I'm looking forward being more confident in role playing D&D. Yeah, that's my goal for this session. Yeah,
I'm also
this
looking forward to
campaign.
chaos that comes with it.
I'm looking to see how
Yeah.
many dragons we may encounter, especially since we're starting with one right off the bat.
Well, you know, the villager wasn't wrong. We are not at all at level 1 ready to take on
Yeah.
a dragon. There's just no way that's gonna happen.
I'm with Crystal. I'm also looking forward to growing more confident in role playing, and I'm also playing as a character I normally don't really play as. I tend to be more magically inclined, so barbarian is like a 180 for me. So pretty excited.
Nice. Well, y'all are doing great so far. Sorry you didn't have too much luck with the potion thing, but it was a bit of a big ask, and you didn't start
we
a
got
fight or get the guards called on you, which is good.
I didn't rage.
You didn't rage and end up killing an innocent shopkeep. That's always good.
We did get an empty bottle, actually,
Yeah.
to put something in if we need.
All right. You continue to walk along the path, and soon it forks off. It goes from a well-trod, paved road to more of like a trail that leads through the plains and upwards towards the mountains, towards the city of... Let me see if I can get it on the screen. City of... Nope. Does this work? Hey, the city of Phandalin. And according to this thing I got over here, nestled in the rocky foothills of the snow-capped Sword Mountains is the mining town of Phandalin, which consists of 40 or 50 simple log buildings. Crumbling stone ruins surround the newer houses and shops, showing how this must have been a much larger town in centuries past. Phandalin's residents are quiet, hard-working folk who come from distant cities to eke out a life amid the harsh wilderness. They are farmers, stonecutters, blacksmiths, traders, prospectors, and children. The town has no walls and no garrison, but most of the adults keep weapons within easy reach in case the need for arms should arise. Visitors are welcome here, particularly if they have coin to spend or news to share. The Stonehill Inn at the center of town offers modest lodging and meals. A couple of doors down from the inn, posted outside the town master's hall, is a job board for adventurers. And indeed, as you approach this town, it looks kind of shabby, a little beat up. Kind of like it was built on ruins and then started to decay again. But it doesn't look too bad. Let me go ahead and move you all to the map so you can see what Phandalin looks like in terms of D&D maps.
Nice.
Welcome to the town of... Phandalin. All right. You all see the map, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
All
yep.
right. Okay. As you approach the town, from where do you approach the town from? Oh, from the north. You're heading southward from the north. On the outskirts of town, you see what looks like 3 children. What looks like at first like they're kicking a dog. Yeah, get him! Get him, you stupid, ugly dog. You're just a dog.
Hey, stop that. What are you doing?
You rush up, and the kids look up to you. And as soon as you approach, how close do you get?
I go all the way up to that dog to protect it.
Okay, as you head up, the kids scatter, laughing, disappearing back into the town. And you realize, as you get closer, that is not a dog at all. Bent over, looking a bit decrepit and beat up, you realize that is no dog. That is, in fact, a whole-ass man. Blip. I'll go and throw it in the Discord as well. He's not smiling like he is here, but he does look like that.
Oh.
And you see him look up at you. Oh, please don't.
No, we're not here to hurt you. Can you walk?
I'll get out of your way, ma'am. It's okay, I'm sorry. Lummy didn't mean nothing by it.
Oh.
I reach out my hand and help him stand.
He recoils from your hand, scared that you... It appears that he seems to assume that you're going to strike him.
We're not here to hurt you. Looks like you've been hurt enough. Come on, let us help you. Take my hand.
He'll take your hand, and you'll see his hands are a little misshapen and malformed. And he grips you with surprising, well, I guess not even surprising strength. He's incredibly strong. And you see that he needs your help to get up. His body is maybe malformed at birth, and he has trouble even just standing. He stands with a hunchback and kind of cowers as he looks to you all. Maybe if he extended to his full height, he might tower over the lot of you. But as it stands, he's the shortest of all of you. Lummy's sorry. Lummy's so sorry.
Don't be
Obak,
sorry.
You don't
Go
have to
ahead.
be sorry.
Obak kneels down to his height. Sorry for what? You've done nothing wrong.
Oh, I hit the kid, I did. I hit him, I did. I didn't mean to, but I did. Lummy doesn't know better.
How did you hit the kitten?
Well, the kids was playing is all. They're playing like what you saw them doing, and... well... I hit one, didn't I? Yes, you did, Lummy. Stupid Lummy. Stupid Lummy. You see him begin hitting himself with his club hand.
I grab his hand. Please don't do that. It was an accident.
Normally, it's okay when the kids play their games, but sometimes I just get so mad. Lummy didn't mean nothing by it.
I understand. It's never okay for anyone to intentionally make fun of you or hit you. And it's not okay for you to hit the kids either. But we forgive you. All of us forgive you. You're a good man.
Could I please roll an insight?
Sure.
God, Rolling bad. 7.
All right. As far as you can tell, he's just being brutally honest with you. He just means. It seems like maybe in his anger of getting bullied, he lashed out, and maybe the kids redoubled their playing.
Ovak reaches out very gently and starts to kind of rub his back reassuringly. I understand rage. I really do. And sometimes it's hard to, not want to destroy things. But there are better ways to channel the rage.
Nice lady, green lady, very nice. All ladies very nice. Lummy says thank you.
You are very welcome, and you are a good man. I can tell.
Why do pretty ladies come to Phandalin?
We're here to help.
We've
been told you needed help.
No, Lummy is okay. Lummy don't need nothing from nobody. Lady, Miss Toby Brown sometimes makes Lummy nice sausages and lets him sip of the stew she does.
Who is that person?
Lady Toby Brown. Lummy can show you if you like.
We would love that very much.
Come this way then. Come this way.
And Lummy begins to hobble down the road, beckoning for you all to come after him. And as he brings you down the road, he starts pointing out different places.
This is Barthen's. You can get your things and whatnot, your knickknacks and all that there.
Traveling along.
There's Smithy there. Back behind Barthen's, that's where he lives, isn't it? Yes, it is.
As he brings you towards the center of the town, you see there's an open marketplace. At the corner, there is a looks like barely a. It looks like it could be an altar, but it's barely more than like a pedestal with a small roof built over it.
This here's for praying, if that's what you like to do. Other green man runs that one. Do you know him?
He says, looking at you, Ovak.
I am not familiar with that. Can I roll a religion check?
Sure. Anybody can roll a religion check if you like.
What check, sorry?
Religion.
Okay, thanks.
17. Wait, I think I remember that name now. Yes.
Okay, Ovak, you've certainly seen this a lot on the seas. A lot of sailors are very superstitious and religious. Alora, you've also seen it in your travels. The symbolism here seems to be to the god known as Tybalt, the god of luck.
Oh.
Green man normally runs this one. Ribbit. Ribbit.
Is he a frog?
Green man.
And he nods.
Over there is where they have the festivals,
He says, pointing at the town green.
It's where the boss man lives. Over there. It's It's where the mayor is. And here, oh, here's where you'll find Mrs. Toblerone. She is so very nice.
He says, and he points to the Stonehill Inn right there. And
Come in, come along.
And he heads in, eager to show you all inside.
Follow him in.
Following.
All right, heading into the Stonehill Inn, you see that it is not quite bustling. There's a few regulars here and there, some people scattered. It's just enough to keep people lightly and occasionally working. And at the bar is a huge, buxom, just massive beauty of a lady. Green of skin with long tusks jutting from her lower lip and with a no-nonsense kind of expression on her face. Looking now, I realize, a little bit like maybe Ovok's older sister. I didn't realize that when I was making this, but there's a very similar look. And he points out to you, Miss
Toblerone. There she is.
And he waves. And from behind the counter, you see this massive orc lady cross her arms and give you that exact look as she does in the picture. Says, "Oh, Lummy, I know you didn't bring more trouble into my bar. Who are these fine-ass bitches?"
Ovok, is there something we should know? Are you related? Oh, I mean, you look so much alike.
Come on in, don't darken my doorstep. Get in here and get you some drinks. Spend your money over here at Toblerone's Stonehill Inn.
I go up to the bar.
Yep. Go up to the bar.
What can I
Up to
get
the
for you,
bar.
little redhead?
Any suggestions?
Yeah, whatever's most expensive.
I don't have much.
I don't like the sound of that. What about the rest of you lot?
I'm afraid I don't have much either, but I'd be happy to get a mead.
Well, if you got coin, then I got food and drink.
I think well, tell us about your food. What do you have?
Yeah, I got that stew that Lummy over there seems to like. I got the finest grog in all of Phandalin. What else you want, sugar? You want something nice? Maybe you want something off the menu, she says, leaning in.
No, thank you. I will take a bowl of that stew and a grog, and hope I have enough money.
Is that a bowl of the stew and a grog for everyone? What about you, Rocky? You look like a hard-up lady, says to Jade.
I don't have anything to play with or pay with, but I'm down to play a game, make a wager.
You're telling me you ain't got no money?
Nothing.
Then I got nothing for you.
How much? How much is the stew and the grog?
She looks over the lot of you. I'm guessing y'all are new in town.
We are.
I'm guessing y'all don't have a place to stay.
We don't.
We don't.
I'm guessing y'all gonna need food and drink.
Maybe.
We do.
Maybe.
I'm guessing some of y'all's is lonely and is gonna need something else as well.
I enjoy being lonely.
I'm good.
I'm good being alone, thank you.
What about you, Talkie? Must get lonely in that big old armor of yours.
Oh, the armor's made for one, unfortunately.
Okay. Food and lodging. Silver a day ahead. Them's fair. Them's fair rates.
Over a day. For each or for all of us?
For each, sugar, I gotta keep the roof on my head, don't I?
And I'll ask, what were you going to offer for those of us that are lonely?
Well, pretty lady, if you're lonely, I'm willing to offer you everything. And she's like inches from your face at this point. Tusks fully out, teeth jutting. And I mean everything.
I really appreciate it. I mean, you are a very, very attractive woman.
Yes, I am.
But I'll tell you what, I'll pay the 5 silver for everyone to have food and lodging for the day. But really, really, really appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, Kate.
Thank you, Kate.
Thank you so
And
much.
I'm going to
Kate.
back up a little bit because it's getting very uncomfortable in here.
She smiles, and she turns around to start pouring some stew. She starts ladling some stew into some bowls. Now I trust y'all were nice to the good old Lummy over here.
How do you two know each other?
Well, ain't nobody in town that don't know Lummy, sugar. Everybody knows this sweetheart, don't they? She says, and Lummy gets his bowl first. And he sets into it happily, smiling up at her and beaming like a dog.
Miss Toby Road, so nice. She's so nice.
He can't say my name, but I love him all the same.
Well, did you know that there were some kids beating up on him?
Yeah, they do that.
Is there anything that you could do to make sure they don't do that again?
Oh, come on. Kids will be kids. Lummy's a big boy.
Well, he was on the ground in pain.
Is that right, Lummy? He like hides his face. Now, Lummy, you ain't been hitting them kids again, is you? And he pushes the bowl away and covers his face, looking just absolutely miserable. Lummy here is a sweetheart, and I thank you so much for helping him. The kids do pick on him, and I wish there was something I could do, but there really ain't, because kids is gonna be kids. And sometimes, when they pick too much, well, you know, even the sweetest, kindest, oldest dog's gonna bite every now and then. Only, they don't quite bite like our Lummy do, don't they? It's okay, sugar, it's okay. She pushes the bowl back at him and gives him a piece of bread. And she offers the same to the lot of you. And as she's talking, she also gives each of you a wooden cup of mead.
Thank you, kind.
Thank you.
Thank you for the meal.
And thank you, she says, smiling to you all, but even though she has a hand extended.
Shake her hand.
Not that.
Oh.
Money.
Oh, 5 silver?
Silver.
Oh, yeah, I'll pay her.
Okay. She counts it out and she thanks you and tucks it away deep in her titties.
Oh my god.
Now tell me, what are y'all doing in Toblerone Stonehill's Stonehill Inn?
Well, we were sent here to we were told that there's a dead dragon.
Dead dragon? No, there's a very alive dragon.
Yeah. And threatening the city, and we're here to protect it. I think at this point I'm not really sure.
Well, what's exactly been happening lately in town?
Oh my god, what hasn't been happening here in Phandalin? Well, I want to say the dragon's the least of our problems, but frankly, he's the biggest. But that ain't all that's problem is happening. You know, some of my cousins be acting up. You know what that's like, don't you? Says to Ovak.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Some of our cousins just don't know how to act right.
Have they been rampaging?
Oh, if by rampaging you mean killing and stealing and looting and terrorizing the poor folks of this town, then yeah.
Have you tried talking to them?
Ain't no talking to that lot. I ain't no hero, I'm just here to pour the mead, sugar.
Where do they tend to hang out?
Oh, I don't even know. You'll have to talk to the mayor for that one.
Where can we find him?
Big building next to mine.
What's he been doing about all this?
Well, frankly, waiting for you lot. We sent out word for adventurers, and so far y'all the only ones to... Well, y'all the second ones to respond.
What happened to the first one?
I'll give you one guess. And she looks up at the sky.
Dragon.
There's my sugar.
I back up again.
Everything.
Opok,
Anyone else like uncomfortable right now?
Opok's looking up and going, they flew away?
Like, take your room, you know? I have a room.
Oh, sorry.
No, go, please.
I turned to Ovak and say, I think they're dead.
Oh, sorry.
Like the dragon killed them?
Dead as doornails. You got it.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Have your cousins been giving you and your shop a hard time?
Well, luckily they haven't gotten this close to town. I mean, if they did, then we'd all be dead. But, people on the fringes, people on the sides, everybody's coming to complain to the mayor, and he ain't wanting to even leave his house.
Well,
Don't be
it looks
scared.
like we're going to have to pay a visit to the mayor.
Sounds like it.
Yeah.
Now, that sounds like a good idea. But first, I want y'all to eat up and get nice and healthy now here.
I start eating the stew.
You're gonna want a full belly before that man sends you running around all over the place.
I start chugging my mead.
I eat my stew, but I just am staring at her the entire time, just watching to make sure she doesn't make any other advances.
She goes about her job. It seems like she's the only one working here, and she's helping all the different patrons and getting to people's meals. She seems to have the same kind of overly affectionate, very familiar way with everybody, and it seems like most people are generally over it. There's a few drunkards who really like lean into it, and they really seem to love it. And she like gives them a little extra sugar because it seems to be what they like. But it seems like everybody gets a little bit of the sauce, and then anybody who gives even the slightest bit of a response gets a little extra sauce. And it seems like you got your daily allotment of sauce so far.
We got so much sauce.
You got a lot of sauce.
I'm feeling very saucy right now.
Can I
Just toss that off the menu.
Can I do a perception check just to see if I can kind of eavesdrop on any of the conversations that the other patrons are having, just to see if I can garner any information about what the orcs are doing, where they're hanging out?
Sure. Give me a perception check to try to kind of listen in on stuff.
That's an 11.
Okay. You hear a table behind you, kind of one guy's complaining and he's holding his arm. Damn thing. My scythe is old and busted and I ended up cutting myself. I need some proper healing, but Adabra's not been around, has she? The lady he's eating with says, "Oh no, we've been hoping she'll be joining the town, but it seems like she's been cooped up on her hill. Hoping she comes back, though. I asked the mayor about it."
What
You
time
roll
of
it-
day is it?
It is midday. Kaylee, you rolled history check. What's up?
Yeah, sorry, that was a mistake.
Oh, okay.
Also, because it's not me listening anyway.
Twilight, Jade, you continue to listen and hear that they are basically complaining about what sounds like a town member who is currently lives on the outskirts of town. And you hear them basically talk about how the mayor has called everybody into town as things are dangerous to live it's dangerous to live on the outskirts right now. And she seems to be a beloved town member who hasn't rejoined the town just yet.
I'm sorry, is the mayor is like the person, or the healer hasn't come?
Healer.
Okay.
They've gone to the mayor to ask them to send somebody to go get her, and the mayor has simply told them that he doesn't have anybody to spare.
Got it. I was gonna elbow Heidi and see. I was like, hey, think you could help them out a little bit, give them a little bit of healing, help his arm.
I take a look at the arm and I'll give him one lay on hands, 1 point of healing help.
You gotta see. Are you gonna do it?
Yes.
So what do? You just reach over and touch this man you're not talking to?
No. Oh, no. I'll walk up. Sir, can I... we couldn't help it over here. I see that you're hurt and that the healer hasn't been around lately. Can I perhaps help you?
Oh, yeah, it's not too bad. You take a look at it and, he'll live, but if it isn't addressed soon and it gets worse, he might lose the arm.
That looks pretty deep. Please let me help you.
No, you sure? I don't got anything I can spare you.
You don't have to spare me anything. Let me just do it.
He offers his arm.
And I'll use it. Lay on hands.
All right, you give him 1 point.
Mm-hmm.
All right. With one point, it closes up fairly well. It seems to have instantly scabbed over. It's not fully healed, but it's seems to be most healed.
Oh, say, that's not bad.
All right, well, you bandage that the rest of the way to keep it from getting infected.
I think I will. Thank you, Miss, well, what do I call you?
Kate.
Kate, okay. You're an adventurer then? A lot of you are adventurers? Don't seem to
We
recognize
are.
your faces.
We just got here.
Ah, well, thank you, Kate. Kate of the... Where are you guys? Battle Sisters.
We're called the
Ladies
pointy...
of War. What was
Okay. Pointy ears.
Pointy. Yeah. Oh, I see it. Okay.
Yeah.
Pointy ears. Well, thank you, Kate of the pointy ears.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Please take care of yourself. And I really want to get going to the mayor.
All right, you all finish up your
Anything else?
meal, and you, as you do, you talk about this and that. You overhear this and that. You have a little bit more of a chit chat with Toblerone, and you have yourselves a nice little short rest. And while you do have a short rest, we will also take a short rest.
Okay.
So we will be back in about 5 to 10 minutes. Everybody sit tight. Thank you so much for being here. If you have any questions for me about the game, we'll answer them as soon as we get back. So go ahead and pile them up in the chat. You have any questions for me or anybody here or anything about the game or just anything, whatever, I'll answer what I can when we get back. But for now, we are going to BRB. Do I have a BRB screen? I don't. We'll use this. And we're back. Thank you so much for hanging out during the break, everybody. Let's see if there were any questions for anybody. Doesn't look like it. Kay Jennings asks, Mr. Carlin, do you do ASMR live streams? I do. I do them on Tuesdays at noon on Patreon. I record all of the scripts for the upcoming week every week. And if people want to hear it raw before any of the editing and everything, this is including spicy audios, they are welcome to. It is Tuesdays at noon, open to anybody on the Patreon at any tier. All right, everybody have a good little break. Get everything done?
Yep.
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 Yes.
Cool. I spent the entire time reading about what is about to happen.
That's what you were doing.
Oh,
That's what happened.
I took
Roll
my meds,
initiative.
but I forgot them. I forgot to set the take a damn man's alarm.
Okay, so you all are there at the Stonehill Inn, having your meal, feeling very comfortable and loved in the warm glow of Toblerone Stonehill, who is just so graciously and very demure, very mindful, invited you all to have a hearty meal. And wasn't she so nice about that?
He was for the right price.
You finish up your meal, and it sounded like you all wanted to head over to the town master's hall to speak to the mayor of the town.
Yes.
All right. You make your way out of the Stonehill Inn. Lummy gives a wave, and Toblerone gives a wink. And head down a couple of doors to the townmaster's hall, which is right here on the map. Head down to the front door. Near the front door, you see a board with postings. It seems like right now there are 3 different scrolls kind of gently, occasionally being kicked up by the wind, of 3 different, looks like job postings. The door itself, is very closed. What would you like to do?
Should we knock?
Should we look at the job
Yeah,
postings?
I'd like to look
And
at
just-
the job postings.
See what's happening around here?
It's a good idea. I take
Okay.
a look at one of them.
The job postings read as such. The first one says in big titles, Dwarven Excavation. Written in what looks like a semi-hastily scrawled but neat handwriting. Says Dazzlin Greyshard and Norbus Iron Rune, dwarf prospectors working in the mines found ancient dwarven ruins in the mountains southwest of here and have been working on archaeological digs seeking treasure and relics. They know much about the Sword Mountains and the general locations. They need to be warned of the dragon, and also need to you would need to find out what information they have regarding where the orcs might be coming from, as well as any possible fortifications or places that we can hide up in case the dragon does indeed attack in earnest. That is the first one, Dwarven Excavation. The second one is Gnomengard. A clan of reclusive rock gnomes resides in a small network of caves in the mountains to the southeast. The gnomes of Gnomengard are known for their magical inventions, and they might have something with which to defeat the dragon. Get the thing and bring it back here. That one is Gnomengard. Third, and this one looks like it is the newest, the ink may still be a little wet even, says Umbridge Hill. Adabra Gwyn won't come into town. She is our only healer. Bring Adabra Gwyn home. Under each of these is an amount of gold, which is to be handed out. For the Dwarven Excavation, it is offering 50 gold pieces. For the Nomengard adventure, it says that you will be given 150 gold pieces with which to buy the invention to defeat the dragon, and anything that you keep in excess, you're allowed to keep. And for Umbridge Hill, it says bring Adabra Gwyn home, and you'll be awarded 25 gold pieces.
Well, I don't know about the rest of you, but we are not ready to fight a dragon yet, and we are going to need gold to be able to get the gear that we need to even think about it.
I agree.
True.
Mm-hmm.
Can we? Is the door to the hall? Is the hall a public place, or is that actually the home? of the man?
You can't really tell. It just looks like a big building. Everybody says it's the town master's hall, but the door is closed.
Knock on it.
Yeah, knock on it.
Oh, thank you.
Knocks again.
If you're a dragon, I promise I'm way too skinny. Definitely not worth it. No, thank you.
We're not.
Dragons knock on doors. Start pounding on the door.
Was it unlocked?
You try to open the door, you said?
Yeah.
It is locked. Do not open that. Thank you. No, thank you.
We're the adventurers sent here to help you. Can you please let us in?
Oh, wait, really? He
Yes,
perks up and you
really?
hear a voice kind of come closer to the door. Oh, very good. Very, very good. Thank you for coming. And I am Harbin Wester, town master of Phandalin. It is about time that you all made it here.
Well, it is quite a journey from Neverwinter, but we're here. We're here to help. Can you tell us more about these orcs and the dragon and any information that you can give us to make our job easier?
Yes. Stop the orcs.
Yeah.
Definitely stop the dragon. And the quests are there. You see them, right? Are they still up?
Yes, they are.
Excellent. Which one will you be doing first?
Since when is the dragon coming, or has the dragon even come to town at all?
Come to town. Oh, we'd be dead. But it's been doing damage. It's been expanding its territory, and it's just a matter of time.
What about the orcs? Have they been coming to town?
We're still here. The buildings are still up and not burned, so no, they have not. Luckily, but we want to stop that before they get here. A lot of people have been killed on the outskirts of town. That's why we try to pull everyone in. You did see the new posting, right? About Adabra? Would you go get her? B-Dolls? Go get Adabra?
Would that be the priority?
Well, everything's a priority with a dragon, but yes, a lot of people have been asking that in a time when people are coming in hurt and near dead and people being carted in from raids and attacks, that maybe we should have our healer. So I think that's a good idea. Yes, please, Adabra.
You think that your healer's the priority over perhaps getting rid of the problem that's causing injury to your people?
Well, if you want to find out where the dragon is, and you want to find out where the orcs are, and you want to go kill them all, by all means. I'm trying to find that information. That's why the dwarven one is there. You did see the dwarven one, didn't you?
I did, and you think finding the healer is more important than the dwarven one?
I think whatever you want to do, is going to be great. Because frankly, no one is doing anything.
Actually, I think it's a good idea to start to find a healer. I mean, healing is not our more powerful skill, you know?
No, it's not. You think she might come with us?
Maybe, but I think also a lot of people in town might need her.
Potions. She
Especially
makes
if they-
potions.
yeah.
She makes many potions.
Maybe we could get some from her.
We definitely could.
All right.
And I assume,
Sounds
I assume
like
she's
everyone
nice.
wants a healer.
And I assume she's nicer than that shopkeeper.
The shopkeeper was very friendly.
Who's
Very.
nice? Who's not nice? Is Linny not nice? Was Barthen not nice?
No, not from here.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
They're usually very nice. Adabra is the nicest. She's just also a little stubborn and doesn't want to come off her hill. Please convince her otherwise.
As she said, why she doesn't want to come off her heel?
She likes it there.
When's the last anybody seen her?
I think it's been a couple of days, a week, almost a week.
Weak.
Not safe for an old lady living by herself in times like these.
Has she said anything before she left?
She's never left. She lives there. But we want her to live here now, because it's safer here.
She never comes into town for supplies.
She does.
Did she say anything last time she was here?
Last time she was here, she said that the dragon's not a big problem, and neither are the orcs, and she'll be fine. But I don't believe that, and neither does anyone in town, and we all want her safe, because she's the only one who knows how to heal, and she's a darling lady beside that.
She might have more information on the dragon and orcs.
Yeah. I say we do it. I mean, she's not safe out there. We need to bring her in and get her into safety.
Good. 25 gold pieces upon her return.
Anything you can tell us to help us befriend her?
Let me think. Oh, she'll be wanting you to bring her cats.
Her cats, where are they?
They're with her, but I imagine she won't want to leave them, and it's...
Oh, many cats.
I believe last count was in the double digits.
Whoa.
Wow.
Could that be why she wants to stay up there?
Could be. But you can... There's what? And you see an eyeball kind of peering underneath the door. What, 4, 5 of you? 5 of you? You can carry so many cats.
Yes.
I can carry a lot of cats. Hell, I can carry the old woman.
Oh, yes, you can. Yes, you can. And Phandalin will be in your debt. The debt of the 5 boots. 10 boots. The 10 boots. Is that your name? Do you have a name yet?
10 boots.
Yes, the pointy ears, which you can't see because you're staring at her shoes.
Well, do lean down.
No, that's fine. You'll have to take our word for it.
All right.
Obak leans down.
Obak, you see, I'm going to send this just to you because only you see it.
Alright.
You see the barest flash of this. And then as soon as you meet eyes, he instantly darts away. Oh, okay. Haha, yes, pointy ears, very pointy ears.
Just like you, sir.
And you're all half orcs then?
I'm full orcs to my knowledge, but no,
Oh.
I'm the only orc here.
Oh, you're a full orc. Oh,
Don't worry, I'm not here to raid or anything.
okay. Okay, and you came from Neverwinter, right?
Yep, all of us did.
Magistrate Vitalius Manalius?
Yep, that's the one.
He sent an orc? He sent an orc? He sent an orc, of course! Lucky us!
Yeah.
Lucky everyone here in Phandalin. I'm sure you're gonna do great against your brethren.
I'm sure I can negotiate with them in some way.
Certainly. I have all the faith in you.
You can count on us.
Adabra, then. Lovely Adabra and her cats.
Yes,
All the cats.
of course.
All the cats.
Good,
Anything
good, good.
else we should know
Did you-
before we head out?
Her tower is to the... Let me double check. Oh shit. I realize I don't
Exactly
know. He points you in the direction of her house, which is to the south.
How far south from here?
About 1 tile. 5 miles. About 5 miles south. A day's walk. Half a day's walk. Can you walk? You can walk 5 miles in half a day, right? That's fine.
Yeah.
It's a good thing we had that stew, right?
Yep.
Yes. I think we're all done here for now, and we need to head out before it gets dark to go find this healer.
Thank you very much, Pointy Boots. You're gonna do great.
Yes.
Pointy ears, but yes, you can count on us.
Pointy ears. Whole team of orcs. Gonna do great. Everyone's gonna be fine. I'm fine. Everybody's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be fine. Everything's
Breathe,
gonna be fine.
breathe, breathe.
Are you gonna be okay?
Yes. I'm well. The mayor stands confident that Phandalin will be saved.
Good.
Yeah,
We
he's-
better see you stand confident when we come back with your healer. I expect this door to be unlocked. And you standing tall to face us.
I look forward to that. Good luck.
Good day, sir.
He's
We'll be
gonna be
back
fine.
with healer. Are you
Yeah.
sure? I'm kind of worried about him.
I have a really bad feeling about this.
Right.
But let's go.
Let's get the cats.
So,
All right, so you head southward out of town, towards the home of Adabra Gwyn, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. As you do, you pass through the rest of town. You see what appears to be the woodworker. Past. I'll just go ahead and start marking everything on the town. Blip.
So he does not live in the hall.
Apparently, at some point, he actually leaves. Or he just does live in the hall and also has a home.
Yeah.
He lives in the basement.
I don't know why these, titles are so far away from the actual things that they're for.
So they don't hide it, but then they put a gigantic arrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so y'all head southward out of town and make the half a day's journey southward. Somebody roll a D100. Well, first choose who's going to roll, and then go ahead and roll.
I'll roll.
Like-
Oh, did you want to?
Oh, I was gonna volunteer if no one else did, but you can if you want.
Go ahead.
D100. $41.
Okay. Though you don't see it along your travels, actually roll a perception check. Let's see. Everybody go ahead and roll perception checks.
Natural 20.
Oh shit.
Natural 1.
15.
We're rolling so well today. But yay, nat 20.
All right, Ovok and Jade, y'all are preoccupied. Laura and Kate, you hear what sounds like distant keening, maybe like something on the wind, maybe like a distant zephyr or a building storm. Kaylee, you, however, hear for just the briefest of moment what sounds like a clear and terrifying dragon's cry. You almost feel like in that moment, like you can feel the brush of wind over your skin as its massive wings beat around you and crackle of energy. But just as soon as you hear it, it's gone. A distant sound fleeting in the distance.
I look in the direction of it from where it came from.
Appears to be north, or actually westward towards the ocean.
Is there like anything I could roll to sense maybe like what the cry was for, you know, like was it out of desperation or, you know?
Roll either nature or arcana. They'll give you different types of answers.
Okay, that was a 1 for nature.
Oh,
Oh no. My God.
Wait, no, that wasn't a dragon. That was a chicken. What are you talking about?
Oh, damn.
We're gonna have to start counting ones.
You must have dragons on the brain or something. There's no way that was a dragon.
There was a lot of mentions of a dragon since we started all of this adventure.
Yeah, probably just freaking out.
nah, that was a goose.
No, I don't forget.
True. You probably just you were just probably mistaken.
Yeah, just keep walking.
Eventually, you make it down from Phandalin, which is this circle here, to the X, which is Umbridge Hill. Once there, you see the following. Oops. Oh, you all don't have vision. You see a black screen, right?
Yep.
Correct.
Yeah. Correct.
Let me fix that.
It's very dark in here.
We see darkness.
But wait, we have dark vision.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Wait,
shit.
do I have dark vision?
I believe you do.
I do.
I do.
Oh, I do. Sweet.
All right, you can now all see.
Nice. Yeah.
Yes.
All right, what
Shadows.
what you see is you're at the base of a hill. At the top of a hill, what appears to be cairns, which is to say stone graves. On the other end of the hill, you see a windmill. It appears to be slowly rolling in the breeze. And ever so casually, at the front door of the windmill, is a giant winged monster with the face of a man and the body of a lion and the wings of a bat, beating furiously at the door.
I don't see anything.
You don't see this? What about now?
Nope.
I'm not seeing anything either.
What?
No.
Well, I see.
All the way
I
in the
see my
left?
token.
Yeah. on the
Over
left.
I see my
Here?
token, but I don't see anything.
Oh,
We have
zoom
a
out.
lot
Zoom out. Zoom out.
Yeah, we see that.
What is it that you see there where I'm clicking?
I see a
The
little
lion.
circle of something.
The lion
Yeah.
body.
You see
I just see darkness.
I see like black line with a circle in the middle, but it's weird to explain.
Yeah, we see a lot of black on this screen.
No, the black is like, isn't it the because it's behind stuff?
Yeah, so what you're seeing right now is the dynamic lighting. Basically, anything is black, it's out of your field of view. But you
Okay.
should see over here, where if you zoom out, where do you see the blue circle?
Yes, and
Yes,
we see
that-
the creature.
Okay, yeah, then
that
you see
we
it.
see there's a creature there.
Yeah, there's a
Yeah.
giant thing beating at the door of the windmill. This is the windmill. That giant black square is the windmill. It is beating at it. Do you follow?
Oh wow.
I see just a blank black screen with the blue circle thing.
Tripping. You sure? Hit F5.
Nope.
I've had that happen before.
What about looking at the stream? Can V do that?
V, can you stream? I mean, you can look at the stream, but
Yeah, I'm
I'd
looking at it
rather
right now.
I'd rather fix what's going on with you. Okay, so yeah, Crystal, you see it.
Yeah, I see it too. I think you might have to go on the player character.
Click on your token.
Yeah, like because you can actually hide view for just certain people, right? So maybe that's what's happening.
I'm not seeing anything either, and now that I've tried to refresh, I can't even get on Roll20.
Yeah.
Well,
Is it a browser thing?
No, it should work in any browser. Well, you're welcome to use my stream, but it should work. So some of y'all see the creature and everything, and some of y'all don't. Like I see Crystal sees what she's supposed to see. But
I
the
do
rest of
too.
y'all-
What I'm supposed to see as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know why Ovok and Jade do not. You have the same settings as everyone else.
I can try
Um,
Chrome.
Well, what if you try to remove their token and put it on again?
Okay.
Oh wait, I saw something. Now it's gone.
Oh,
What
I
about-
zoomed on the creature.
What about now?
Nope.
Oh, I have to give you vision every time.
This happened to me, but like a long time ago, and during COVID when I played on Roll20. I don't
Okay, I
remember
see
what it was.
something. I see just the right side.
Well, let's control. I just turned lighting off. Let's try this. Now you see everything?
Okay, now I see
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Let's just
Sorry,
do this
hang
then.
tight. I just went back to Chrome to see if Chrome is gonna work.
I was just about to log into Chrome.
Oh, but I can see it on Firefox. Okay. I can see.
Hooray! All right, so y'all see
The darkness is gone.
giant monster attacking the windmill you're trying to go get the person at.
Yes,
Right.
finally.
Yeah.
Excellent. I cannot move the monster. Why is that? Ah, that is why. Okay. So, again, you see the monster beating at the door, trying furiously to get in. At the second floor, you see what looks like a lovely old lady peeking her face out. She sees you all and gives a casual wave and says, I don't suppose you all would extend a little help?
We're coming, just hang on.
And she looks like... Looks like... this.
Aw,
Oh.
cute little lady.
Isn't she the sweetest?
She's so sweet.
Okay. What would you all like to do?
I'm gonna charge forward to help her.
Yeah, I'm gonna go in.
Charge forward as well, and I'm gonna yell out, "Hey, you! Pick on somebody your own size to get its attention."
Okay, let's roll. No, don't roll yet, but we will eventually, when I say so, roll for initiative.
Initiative.
All right, now kindly roll for initiative.
Get all
My
these
God.
out of the way.
Yeah,
now.
same.
Come on.
I just rolled a
Oh my
one.
god.
Oh my
But
been
it's
a lot-
okay.
I
It's
rolled a
just,
one too.
I wish
It's
that
for
would've been my
initiative.
first attack roll.
It's been a lot of shit
Yeah.
rolls, not gonna lie. It's been a lot of shitty shit rolls.
oh my God, yeah. What's going on? And then you have Kate with a 22.
Yeah, I so wish that would have been my attack roll rather than my initiative.
But it works perfectly because you're the one that like kind of, called out the creature. So
Yeah, I know.
now it's gonna look at you.
All right.
It's my job.
Indeed. Kate, it is your turn first. You said you cry out at it? What do you say?
Yeah, I called out to it, and I'm gonna move forward. I'm gonna dash forward.
All right, I believe you can do that yourself, right?
I'm gonna try. See if it works.
You have a speed of 30 feet. You dash is to move again, so you can move a total of 60 feet. Each square is 5 feet, so you can move a total of 12 squares.
Correct. And I'm trying to move. Aha, there we go. Wasn't moving one. It's gonna put me there.
All right, and what do you say?
Oh, I called out to it to say, pick on somebody your own size to get its attention. And that's as far as I can move, and that's all I can do.
Huh? What? You see it looks up, it perks up from its frenzy and turns to you with his eyes wild.
Yeah, you! Get away from the door!
And why should I?
Leave that lady alone and come fight me.
But there's meats in there. Lots of little adorable meats.
There's nothing for you there.
I can smell some. I can smell some.
Oh, but we may have meat as well.
Your meat wrapped in metal. These meats is nice little furries. And he bats and beats at the door. Now, I originally for some reason thought this was a griffin, so this is the picture I have. But it's actually supposed to be a manticore. But whatever, we'll just use this picture. It's fine. This is the picture of what you are facing. Blip. Just imagine that's a manticore.
Got it.
Or that's what manticores look like now all of a sudden for some reason.
I yell back to the group, does anybody have any meat? I have rations.
No.
That's all I have.
Rations is all I got too.
Just rations.
Me too.
Okay. Then I'm gonna pull out my rations and dangle it for him to see.
He continues to beat at the door. Gives it 2 mighty wallops of his meaty paws. Bing, bang, bong. Clawing at it. Easy meats. Easy meats. Let me in.
Easier meat right here.
We're offering this to you.
Ovak, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
I'm going to also dash forward.
Sure.
And then I'm pretty much just going to shout at it, like, come get these meats. They're more tender and less fur.
Okay, anything else on your turn?
And that'll be all.
Okay, Kaylee?
Dash.
Sure. Anything else?
Nope.
All right, so you're all rushing up in unison. Very neatly choreographed. Jade.
Gotta be one with the group. We're going for the dash.
Okay, follow up. Join the chorus.
Oh wait, I have a 35 speed, so sorry.
So are you gonna
Come on,
move
if you
yourself
come-
further?
Yeah,
Go for it.
there we go. Are those lines? Sorry, those lines actually like different heights, like to represent different.
Yeah, let me pull these out. Oops. Oops.
Then
This is blip. Flop.
so because we kind of went over a line, so do we? So we take that in consideration.
No, you don't need to do that at all.
Okay.
All right, last but not least, Alora.
I'm going to join my friend. So, 1 square is 5 feet, right?
Correct.
So if my speed is 35 feet, I should move only like 7 square.
Right. That's your movement action. Then, as your normal action, that's why everybody was saying dash. Dash lets you move again.
Oh, right.
That's why you'll notice Kaylee is ahead of them by 2 squares or 10 feet. Because Kaylee also has 35 feet.
All right. So I'm going to join my friend. over here. There.
All right, you all run up, and what are you doing? You're just yelling at it? What are you doing?
I'm
not
just yelling
saying-
at it at this point.
What are you saying?
Yeah. We just
Why would you want to eat one of your own? I see the lion head.
Can't have your
Hmm.
lion head.
Doesn't answer, huh?
Well, I'm asking, what does everybody say? Are you the only one talking?
I'm not saying anything. I'm like going for it.
Are you holding anything? You have weapons out? What are y'all doing?
I have my fists out.
You
I
always
have
do.
my weapons out, and
I have
I'm continuing to
macro-
dash.
Yeah, same here.
I have my crossbow at the ready.
Okay, so y'all are weapons out, running at it.
Yeah.
You're no longer
Yep.
waving the
Yep.
rations at it.
Oh, that'd be
Oh.
Kate.
Oh,
Are you
right.
still?
Actually, I am still waving the rations. I'm still far enough away that I'm trying to get it away. So yes, I am waving my rations. I don't have my weapon. I have my shield, but I don't have my sword out.
All right, anybody who is not wielding a sword or a weapon of some sort or looking like they're about to hit it, go ahead and roll persuasion.
Okay.
If that's what you're trying to do, if you're not trying to intimidate.
17.
okay.
Can I intimidate?
It's going to kind of be counterproductive if you're trying to simultaneously persuade and intimidate it.
Good point. Never mind. Sorry, that was the wrong one.
All right, so this is only people who are holding food, right?
Yes.
So Laura, Kate, and Ovak don't have their weapons drawn, and you are holding what?
Rations.
Yeah, rations.
Yeah, rations
yeah.
too. Yeah.
Actually, I was like, I have my crossbow was like away, and I'm just gonna say it was like, look, I was like, if you come closer, I was like, we'll tell you where you could find more food, something, better quality, more quantity. It'll be good for you. So with
right.
that, I'm gonna go ahead and roll persuasion.
Please do.
$18.
Okay, he stops at his scraping and his clawing, and he turns to you lot. He sees the food and see him sniff at the air, and it seems like even from the distance he can sense it. And his mouth begins to drool. Not a lot of food, but you're saying I can have that food?
Yes. You can have that food, but you have to leave you have to leave that door alone. And you have to leave anything inside that door alone.
I'm gonna need a lot of food. That doesn't look like a lot of food.
We can tell you where there's more food.
More food? Where more food? He begins to draw closer. We're currently out of combat, so feel free to move yourself up to your speed. I can't move this guy. What the fuck? There we go. More food? Where more food?
I'll do partial movement right now. Kate, you're gonna tell him where? Where? Jade.
I
Please.
say head north. I think I saw something. Oh wait, okay, hold on. I want to make sure that I'm looking at the map. Let's see. I want to send him away from the main town.
But you're telling the truth or you're lying?
telling the truth.
Okay, because it sounds like you're not.
I'm having trouble seeing the map, at least directionally, for where I want to go. I don't want to send him to other people to harm, but I do want to send him in the direction where he might be able to find food, so that we could get to the door. Perhaps that's my
Can
goal.
we send him in the direction of the dragon or the orcs?
If you are trying to, I mean, you don't know where the dragon or the orcs are. You are, if you're trying to deceive him, roll deception.
All right. I'm gonna try deception. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Dirty
Nice.
20.
Dirty 20. Yeah? Is more food? Give me your food first. I need more food. Give me more food.
I throw mine on the ground.
I toss mine as well.
More.
Wanna
That's not
get
even a snack.
It's a very filling
Throw mine
snack.
too.
Go ahead and draw, using the draw tool on the left, where the food is. And if you like what it looks like.
Mine's a potato.
Okay. He starts drawing closer to the food. It looks like, given the size of him and the amount of traditional rations, it's not a lot of food, but it looks like, now that you're getting a closer look at him, it looks like he is ravenous, starving for food. Give me a perception check. Everybody. He starts digging into it hungrily, looking at you, occasionally glaring at you all, but still eating. All right, I see a 20 for Jade. I see a 24 for Laura. Is that right?
Yep.
13s for Kaylee and Kate.
Yep.
A
I got a
7 for
7.
Ovak. All right.
Damn.
All right, you see him moving this way and that, hungrily eating up the food. He's making quick work of it. Jade and Laura, you notice as he's eating it that his wing is torn and there's blood running down the side of him. He looks like in a frenzy with eating. He's just so starving. He's quickly running out of food, however.
Does it hurt? Are you hurt?
Hurt? Yeah, very hurt. Wing broken. Hungry. Haven't eaten.
Okay.
You fix hurt?
We're gonna try. That door where you were trying to get into, there's a healer that lives there. We want to get to the healer. We'll see, what she could do for you. And also, just to protect everybody else. But in order for us to get that healer lady to help you, you got to let us pass. You got to let us through that door. And then we'll see about getting you more food. Sound good?
More food. Fix wing. Fix daughter wing.
Your daughter's hurt too?
Oh.
Baby hurt.
Oh.
Baby attack.
Attacked by what?
Big. Blue. Scary.
Dragon.
Yes, that. Yes.
All right.
Hey.
We have no time to spare. Can you let us pass so we can help you and help your baby?
Promise.
I promise.
He backs up the hill, kind of still eating the food, eyeing you all warily.
I make my way towards.
Roll to attack! No, just kidding.
I mean, I
That
will
bitch.
have to, but
Ain't no one here with nobody.
Can we head to the lady then? Get her
Sure.
help?
Yeah, please. Head on over.
Okay.
I give it a reassuring smile and nod as I walk over to the lady.
He tries his best at a smile and bares his fangs. Daughter hurt.
Don't worry, we got this. And I return the
Oh,
a fangy smile, showing off my tusks.
I got it. I'll erase that crystal. Don't worry.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Wait, what happened?
Crystal tried to move, but instead drew a big old line.
Oh. Wrong tool, it's okay.
As you approach, you see the old lady just kind of still calm, still relaxed, looking down at you all, calling out to you. Oh, exciting day, isn't it?
Are you all right, ma'am?
Oh, yes, we're fine in here. Yeah.
Who's we?
Well, me and my babies, of course. Me and my babies, of course. Forgot she's an old lady.
Are you okay? Did your voice just change?
I forgot I was old, dearie.
Young at heart.
Always.
Well, I'm glad that you and yours are doing well inside. But us here on the outside, I was like, are not doing so hot. Is there any way that you would be willing to help us? We could really use it.
And what is it you lovelies had in mind?
Okay. You know the little big scary thing? I was like, that was at your door.
Ah, yes, your new friend.
Not too long ago. He's kind of hurt. He has a broken wing, and it was like, and his baby's hurt too. It sounds like you have some babies in there with you too. You wouldn't want your baby to be hurt, right?
No, of course not.
Okay.
No.
So, could you help him and his babies? Could he come out and help?
I don't have a lot of healing potions, you know. They take a long time to make.
At this point, I said anything is going to help. I was like, he's in some real bad shape. Anything is better than nothing at this point.
Okay. She's perfectly safe and fine in her tower of protection and doesn't really want to leave, but can be persuaded. Here's how it'll work. Instead of all of you rolling persuasion, one person roll persuasion, and if you like, another person can assist to give that person advantage. But I'd like to, I heard what Jade has to say. If anybody wants to give advantage by saying something else, you can.
I'm going to help Jade to persuade her. So I say, my sweet lady, I know you have a big art. I'm pretty sure of this. You will be able to make other potion, maybe, and you can use the one you already have to help this poor creature. I know she, that creature wanted to eat your babies, but she was starving. She is hurt, and our babies too. So please give us a hand on this. I'm sure you feel better to help someone out there.
An impassioned plea. The way I recommend you handle these situations moving forward is whoever has the best bonus to persuasion is the main roller and the other person assists. So who would you like to roll and who is giving assistance?
I only have a +2 to persuasion.
I have a plus six.
+4.
I have a +3. Sorry, +2. I was looking at the wrong thing again.
I still have a plus
Oh.
6.
I'm a +4, so if you have a +6, you're better than me.
So I can roll, and one of the plus 4s can assist me, maybe?
All right, go ahead and roll with
Yeah.
advantage.
Okay. So I roll the plus 6 twice, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that was a high roll. Let's try that again. Oh, it's an even higher roll.
Oh no.
I have a plus 6.
Sure. Let me see. What would happen here? Are you telling me you brave adventurers don't have any healing amongst you?
We have
This
very
is-
little healing. Were that healing is your specialty?
Well, I'll meet you halfway. You can have one of the potions for your friend, but whether you use it on him or the baby is up to you. The rest you'll have to do yourself.
We've traveled a long way to get here. Could you spare us any food by any chance? We're real hungry.
Oh,
We got a whole lot of
certainly.
people to protect.
Got plenty of bread. With the mill and all.
Did you have any meat? Like the meat you maybe feed your cats?
Nothing left, unfortunately. They've been eating kibble. I
Well,
make it
you
from
come
the
out.
bread.
Out with us. Then you can get some more supplies that's like to help feed you and feed your cats. Win-win for everybody.
Oh, I'm not opening that door while that thing's here. But here,
I
catch.
know, but that
And
thing
she
will
tosses
leave.
a potion. It looks very frail.
Try to catch it.
All right, roll dexterity.
Yeah.
Or acrobatics or athletics.
Acrobatics, thank you.
Good luck.
Roll better
Ugh.
than me.
It's
Nice.
not great, but it's not super bad, right?
No, 14's great. 14's really
Yeah.
good.
Phew.
All right, you easily pluck it from the air, and it looks like it was very much about to land on some rocks, so you definitely saved it. There you go. Go help your friend. Make him go away, and we'll see about opening the door.
Sounds good.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Now we have one healing potion, and both are hurt.
How big is a baby?
Who are you asking?
Did you say?
DM, you.
How big is the baby that you don't know
baby.
anything about?
Oh, that's not here.
Yeah, how would you? You have
Never
no way of
mind.
knowing.
Yeah, never mind.
You, you can ask the manticore if you like.
I didn't ask any questions whatsoever. Let's go back and heal. I asked nothing.
All right. Go ahead and move yourselves wherever you're moving and say whatever you're going to say. The manticore has finished the food. And as you approach, he looks up hungrily.
Before heading out, I just want to ask everyone, we're good to give this potion to
Yes.
them? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, if there's, well, if he attacks, we'll have to take him down. But if there's really a baby, maybe if it's small enough, she'll have a little more sympathy.
Perhaps.
I'm going to give the potion.
So you walk over there alone. Is that right?
No,
Apparently.
Absolutely not walking alone.
Not
I'm
without
going
me,
to
right?
stay here.
I'm gonna stay by the door.
Okay.
Yeah, me too.
So three of you walk over, and you hand Kaylee. You hand over the tiny potion to the manticore. Is that right?
Yes.
Good.
Should help you.
Good. Healing for baby. What about for me?
Well, how about for you first? Because this is the only way that the old lady is willing to help. First, make sure that you're further away from her place.
You said healing and food for me and for baby.
You're right. We're gonna start with you. And then you can also, do you need help with your baby? Where is your baby?
I bring this to baby. I bring food to baby. But can't fly, wing broken.
So you need to heal yourself first so you can get to your baby and perhaps find help.
And find food by yourself.
Yeah.
No, you said food. You said heal me and baby.
We're healing you first.
I didn't say
and-
that.
Yeah.
Heal, fix. And he offers his broken wing towards y'all.
All right, I'll lay on hands.
Thank you, Kate.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
All right, how much are you doing?
I will, let's see what one does, and if I need to do another, I will do another after that.
You can roll a medicine check to see how much healing he needs.
Let me do that.
How much is your medicine before you do
Oh
it?
my gosh.
Oh,
You can roll it too.
okay, good.
I'm sorry, I'm not a doctor. I just have some abilities.
Oh man, those rolls tonight.
I know.
Oh
My
God.
goodness, what the hell's going on?
You can kind of meta assess that it would need about 3 to 5 points of healing.
Okay.
All right. I'll do 3 points.
Okay, you put your hands on it, and as you channel or how do you do it?
I put my hands on it. Yeah, that's exactly what I do. There's a little bit of an energy that radiates from me down from my chest and then goes up my arms and down up to my shoulders and down through my arms, and I touch his wings. His broken wing, not wings.
All right,
And a warm glow overtakes it.
And as the energy suffuses into him, infuses, as the energy travels to the manticore, you see that the tear in his wing begins to close and the blood begins to flake off. He tries beating his wing, and it appears to work fine, and he brightens up. Oh, it's better, much better. Now food for baby.
I'll give them my ration because I didn't give one out.
Okay. He kind of asks you to. He offers you like the little pocket where his wing meets his shoulder. Put heal bottle there.
Okay, I do so. Make sure that it's safely tucked.
Good. Thank you, Longlegs. Thank you.
Long legs.
He calls you Longlegs.
Yeah. And I go like long legs.
Okay. He backs up and beats his wings, and after a few test pumps, he takes off into the sky and disappears, letting out a victorious manticore cry, which sounds like what, V?
Ow!
Exactly that. Correct.
Ow!
You hear that echoing victoriously across Umbridge Hill. And he disappears off into the distance, presumably to go heal his daughter and bring her some much needed food.
Okay.
I'm glad that worked out.
Back at the windmill, you see a Dabra disappear from a window, and after a few moments, you hear some wood being pulled and clattering against the ground and locks coming undone. And finally, the door opens. And before anything else, you are hit with just a wave, just a almost physical wave of cat smell. The ammonia smell is tremendous. It's almost like smelling salts. She, Adabra Gwyn, who is standing bright and cheery in the middle of it, is clearly immune to it at this point. You, however, are not. It is pungent. And one after another, you see a parade of cats begin to billow out around your feet, almost like it is pouring out like an ocean. And it's countless. You lose count of the number of cats quickly. It is way more than 10.
Oh. Do we fall over? Do you have to like...
It's not like literally like a tsunami of cats, but they're just like, they're walking out and it's like, when will this stop? It's like a clown car of cats.
This is when I wish I was an artist and I could actually draw what I'm picturing. Because like I'm literally picturing a wave of cats just like falling out of the door.
I'm picturing the door opening and a wave of cats coming out.
Whoosh, and I gotta like mix over it.
They all immediately are coiling around your ankles, and they're so sweet, and their tails are so soft, and they're meowing all in unison, and you can barely hear yourselves over the chorus of meowing, and they're adorable, stinky, probably unwashed cats.
Mm-hmm.
I pick one up and pet it.
She loves it, and then more are clawing at your knees, trying to also be picked up. There are as many cats as you would like. There is a near endless supply of cats.
New companions for everybody.
Yay!
We're not going on an adventure with cats.
Thank you, dearies. Thank you so much. I really appreciate everything you did today. Now, how can Adabra Gwyn help you?
Will you come back to town with us?
Oh, no. No, of course not, sweetie. You're sweet. No.
No, people are missing you.
We'll take your cats with us.
Oh, no, you won't be taking any of my cats, sweetie. That's nice.
No, like help you take the cats with you back to town.
She looks across the lot of you and sees that her pleasant, stubborn smile isn't working. Ah, no, right? No, of course not. No. We must stay here. It's safe. I have my mill. I can work on my things. You're here because of that big old Dragon, aren't you?
No, actually, it was like we're not. I was like earlier. I was like when we were in Phandalin, we were in the inn, and there was a bunch of people in there that were injured, and it was like we don't really have many healers in in our party. We were able to do what we could. We also visited the mayor, and he said that he's been missing you and everything. I was like with the town. It was like there's plenty of people like that could use your help. I was like beyond any dragons. And plus I was like, while you're in town, I was like, you can get supplies. I was like, so you could help take care of your cats.
But there aren't a lot of people hurt, are there? Are there really hurt people?
There are hurt people.
Oh. Well, she looks torn. Go ahead and roll persuasion with advantage.
Can I also roll insight?
Sure.
18.
Jesus.
Oh,
Thank you.
Oh my god.
what were you trying to insight? It could be obvious.
Just like, because you were saying she was keeping a certain smile, so just to see if she actually doesn't give, any care in the world about anything, or if
She seems very concerned to hear that there are hurt people, and she's very moved by their plight. And you see her eyebrows begin to knit with worry, and she looks around, kind of like her lips are moving as if she's planning or saying things, and she's like, but she's not saying anything, she's just like planning. She says, well, all my cats, and, the mill, I couldn't make the potions without the mill, so it's impossible, right, dearie? It's impossible?
No, everybody, I was like, is here to work together. I was like, I'm sure if you could come to town and help heal some people, we could bring some people to help you out with the mill and take care of the cats. I was like, that's what people do. People have to help one another.
Well, so you rolled an 18, so she's convinced, but it sounds like there's going to be some doing in order to make it happen. She says, to be honest with you, I have heard that dragon, and I saw it once. It flew by overhead. It took my darling Deborah.
Well, there you go. You don't want to see any of your other cats get hurt?
Not a cat, dearie. My horse.
Your horse?
She was, but now she's just dragon food.
Well, I'm sure you. If that horse was dragon food, imagine all of your cats here. Look at all these cats. That's a meal for a dragon. Let's get them back to safety.
Okay. I have the cart. I have the cats. I have the mill. I'll go. If we can bring everything. If I can bring the mill, I can bring my potions, I can bring my cats. I'll go. If you're sure there's people that are hurt and need my help.
For sure.
There
How heavy is the mill?
Pretty heavy. It's like a big old stone mill.
I was gonna ask how big this mill is.
It could, so it could be disassembled and put onto the cart, but you don't have a horse to pull the cart.
Oh.
Well, that's why I'm
Good.
asking how heavy, because I believe I can push or pull quite a few pounds. And I'm not the only strong one here.
Yeah, I can pull heavy shit pretty good.
Okay. You think reasonably, if you disassemble things, you probably can't bring all of it. You'll have to rebuild some of it in town. But you think you can take the most important parts of the mill with you in the cart, along with an army of cats, back to town. It's close. It's
An
close.
army.
It's like 30 cats.
So more like a horde of sheeps that we can like put in a line and like.
Yeah.
Pied Piper.
Adorable little snackies for a flying dragon to descend upon.
Well, we're like we can have one ahead, one behind, one to the right, one to the left, kind of thing, protecting the cats. And one person pull the cart.
I suppose that could work. She's a little dwarf lady, and she looks up at you all. I'd help with the lifting, but you understand.
Never ask you to help with the lifting.
Can you help with your cats though? Actually, do they follow you easily?
Oh, sometimes it feels like they own me, but I can try. Come, Buttercup, and Cut-a-Bup, and Butter Stuff, and Butternuts, and...
All the butters.
She has 30 different variations of Buttercup. Stuff her butt, and just everybody's there.
Butterbutt.
Cup of butt.
She does seem to know all their names and knows but yeah, it is 30 different cats, and they all seem to obey, but she's just one old lady, and as soon as she wrangles 10, the other 20 kind of meander, so she'll probably need some help.
Can I have the animal handling skill? Can I help with the cat with that?
Well, given the way the dice have been tonight, let's see.
I want an animal handle too.
Sure. Good luck.
So actually, would it be better if I just assist Elora?
Oh,
Really?
maybe not.
I really
No.
Yeah, maybe give them maybe with advantage. That'll be better, because right now it's a 6.
Oh.
So you give advantage, they roll again.
Yep. You can do it, die.
Oh, nice.
Very
17.
good. All right.
Yes. The cats.
Between
We
the
got
three
cats.
of you, Alora, Kaylee, and Adabra, you managed to handle about 10 cats each, which is exactly what you need. And you managed to get them herded, not onto the cart, but at least near it, and you feel like you can manage to keep them around you.
Oh.
Oh,
That's so cute.
kitty.
So y'all are on cat duty. Everybody else is loading the cart and breaking down the mill, and
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And pulling the cart.
okay, you're probably gonna need 2 people up front pulling the cart, each to a stalk, and then somebody behind pushing.
Now, I took a look, and I'm actually able to push. Or
I'm not gonna
pull.
figure. I'm not gonna figure out all the pounds. It takes 3 of you to do it. I'm not doing the math of how much a mill weighs.
No, you don't want to go
That's
there.
too much
I'm
math.
good.
No, no.
Fine,
I'm
fine,
good.
fine.
It takes-
All right. I'll take one of the front.
I'll push.
I'll take the other thing.
All right. Soon enough, Adabra packs up her things, and she seems so unwilling to go. And she says, "It smells so funny out here, but okay." And it smells like beautiful, clean air.
Of course.
But she gathers her things, all of which deeply smell of cat piss, and packs them onto the cart and takes a little seat in between the big dangerous stone mill parts. And she's surrounded by cats, and she Says, all right, let's go.
Here you go.
I'm pulling the thing.
All right. You have victoriously succeeded in convincing a Dobragwin to leave the town and return with you back to, to leave her home and return with you back to Phandalin. You indeed head back, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Give me just a second. You are heading back when you hear overhead, without any need for perception rolls, the crack of thunder. And Kaylee, now you are certain what you heard was a dragon's cry, because now it is here and it is much closer, and you all feel the terror. 30 cats all go stiff and shrill at the same time, stock still, all their hairs on end, and they all pile onto the cart, terrified, as they hear this sound screeching in from the sky. Looking up, you see the sky darken. It is getting on to nighttime, but it shouldn't be this dark. And sure enough, flying in like a bullet, approaching you, is what is the unmistakable image of a massive blue storm dragon.
As if we're facing that at level 1.
Oh, fuck.
You're level 1 and it is facing you.
Okay, sorry.
Level 5.
As if a dragon is facing us
Oh,
at
nice.
level 1. It's still a very shitty situation.
I'm gonna seduce it. No, I'm kidding.
With a crash and an earth-shattering tremor, it lands before you, towering over you all in full lightning crackling glory, just terrifying as it looms towering over the lot of you. It says, well, well, well. What do we have here?
Shivers down my spine.
JC.
Speak, mortals! Does it sound fun? Is it supposed to sound scary? Does it not sound scary?
It does. It does.
Okay.
It does. That's why I said chills down my spine.
None
but-
would dare to speak in the presence of Svaralax. This is the best your Neverwinter has to offer.
Nobody's saying anything.
You have no words for me. Maybe I should
Well-
just take my meal and make a night of it.
Your awesome presence has just left us speechless.
Flattery, is it? I suppose I am, aren't I? I'm not scaring the little babies, am I?
I mean, there's no meal here. No, you wouldn't want this frail old woman and some dirty cats.
What do you want?
Dearie, it's so scary. I want to see just what that idiot town you call a city has sent. Not very impressive. But I can tell I intimidate you. Perhaps a form more alluring would be easier to speak with, he says, and before your very eyes, he begins to change in appearance.
Oh shit.
Whoa.
You see him begin to shrink and change, taking on a more humanoid form. Until standing before you is the following.
I'm protectively standing in front of the old lady as this happens.
Thank you. She
Oh.
appreciates it. She's
Oh.
clutching to your back. You see him
Oh,
not
look.
as the dragon half form, but instead the fully elven form.
Well, look at him.
Much better than Toblerone.
Is this
Hello,
easier on your
handsome.
eyes then?
A little bit.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Sfaralax, and who do I have the pleasure of meeting?
Hi, I'm Helora.
I'm Kaylee.
8.
Ovak.
Jade.
Adabra speaks up and says, I'm Adabra. Don't hurt my babies.
I pull her close to me.
A pleasure to meet you, ladies. Now, if you would do me the sweetest kindness, get the fuck out of my territory. These hills are mine now.
Why do you want this place so bad?
I need a new home. This is it. Your people just happen to be in the way. I'll deal with them soon enough, but you lot, I can already tell, are going to be a problem. So, here's what I would like to offer you, as I do not have much time, unfortunately. You will all be gone by the morning. You will tell your precious Neverwinter that they have no chance in ever stopping me. You will never return here, and you will tell everyone you meet of the charming terror that is Sfaralax. And as he says that terror part, you see him flash into that half demonic form and then flash back. Do we have a deal?
What? You could have all of these mountains. Why can't you just leave the cities alone? Let these people live in peace, please.
Is that a no, then?
What if we did? What are you
Does
going to do?
this
Kill all these
stuttering
people?
idiot speak for the lot of you?
Why can't you just coexist? I mean, they're not bothering you.
Because you are lesser than me.
Well, then just
Exactly.
ignore us.
Ignore them. Leave them alone. This stuttering idiot is asking you.
You will leave, or you won't. If you choose not to, I will make that poor, beautiful old lady behind you do something she really does not want to.
I pull her closer with the snarl on my face.
What'll it be? Agree to leave? Or shall we play a little game?
Can't. I turn to the party. I can't let this evil
Could we not help you find another home?
I've already found a home.
What's so precious about this place if you don't even think so highly of it?
I've already unpacked my bags. He says with a casual smile, loving how dire this is to you all and how meaningless it is to him.
Tell you what, we are going to go back to town with this old lady, and you're going to leave us alone.
Is that right?
Did I stutter?
You know what? I do enjoy the pluck of you. You are going to leave here with this lady. You are going to take her to your precious little town and whittle down the days until I finally decide to raze it to the ground. And maybe you can even play hero in the meantime, but first, you see, first I'll be having one of the cats.
Why?
The cats, or the lot of you. Tell that old bag to give me the cat she likes the least. I'll eat it in front of you, and you're free to go. It's Butterbutt. I don't much care for Butterbutt. He's old. He was on his way out. It's Butterbutt. Just give him Butterbutt, please.
Where's Butterbutt?
Are you certain?
He's old. He's decrepit. I don't even like. Look at this. He scratched me, and show you a scratch on her leg.
Oh.
He's right there. This one, and you see like an old gnarled, like looking cat. Like he's clearly like if you were to look at 30 cats, you'd be like, that's Butterbutt for sure.
This is horrible.
Take him, please. I don't want anyone to get hurt. I don't want you all to get hurt, please. I've got 30 cats, and I love Butterbutt, but it's okay. I don't want anyone to get hurt on my account. Please, just take Butterbutt. She plucks Butterbutt from the crowd, from the lot of cats, and he is just a snarl of a cat. He looks like the middle, like if middle finger was a cat, he's that. He's like the middle finger of a cat. And he's like, clawing at her, but also he's a little fuck. And she offers him up, and she's got tears in her eyes, because even though she doesn't like Butterbutt a lot, she still loves all her babies. Please. Is that my dinner then?
It is. I take Butterbutt from her hands and I hold it out. Say, here's your snack.
V just posted a picture. V, can I post this picture of Butterbutt?
Yeah, go ahead. I instantly thought of that cat when he described him.
This is Butterbutt.
Oh my god.
Just like a sound of a cat.
So not my character, but me, I'd be like, no, I want to keep it. I'm gonna take care of Butterbutt.
Me too, but that was just a cat I pictured.
This is perfect.
Sfarlax extends his hand, and you hand over Butterbutt.
I do.
I look away because I can't watch.
I look away too. I can't.
I don't.
I'm holding the
you,
old
you
close
watch
and
the
rubbing their
entire
back.
time?
Oh yeah,
Hold on,
my
I gotta,
character does. Yeah. Yeah.
give me a second here.
That picture.
Oh no, don't post a picture again.
Oh.
Okay, you look away. He holds up Butterbutt, and with a vicious, victorious smile, you see his head transform back into that of his demonic form, and with a snap of his teeth, Butterbutt is no more. Butterbutt is gone. Just a puff of fur and a tiniest bit of a feline shriek before it is gone from this mortal coil. And his hands are empty.
That bastard.
Butterbutt is gone. We're leaving now. I grab the cart and I start walking.
I'm pushing from behind.
I'm pulling.
I look forward to seeing you lot again. Maybe next time one of you will be my Butterbutt. And he leaps into the air, forming back into that massive, terrifying dragon as he does. And with a beat of his wings, that's enough to nearly bowl you over, and sends some of the cats, scratching along the ground. He shrieks off into the sky like a bolt of lightning. As soon as he's gone, it doesn't go back to full light. It is approaching evening, but it is almost as if the sun, the light itself, escaped around him.
Did he make the same sound as what I heard earlier?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you see that DM?
Sorry?
Stop! Stop!
I DM'd one of you a secret message. Just want to make sure that whoever got it, got it. All right, well, you'll find it later.
I didn't get anything. It wasn't me.
All right. Sure enough, you make it back to Phandalin. The rest of the way there, Adabra is quietly weeping. You hear her occasionally mumbling "Butterbutt" to herself.
I look back at her with sympathy, but not able to console her, like rub her back because I'm pulling the thing. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
If I'd have come to town sooner, Butterbutt would still be alive.
Don't blame yourself. It's not your fault.
Why did he do that? Why did he do that?
I don't know, but he'll pay for that. And she lets out a little growl.
You make it back to town with Adabra, with the grand majority of the cats, with the mill, with the healing potions, and you've successfully completed your mission. But as ugly as that cat was, you can't help but feel a pang of regret. Whether that manifests as guilt or sorrow or rage or a strong sense of vindication is up to you. And it is approaching evening as you roll back into the town of Phandalin. your first mission successful. And you feel as though just being in the presence of that dragon puts a quiet on your soul. Just being near it, you felt how incredibly powerful it was. And how, as much as you would have wanted to rip it to pieces, you know that your weapons and your current strength and your current power wouldn't have let you do even a scratch unto his mighty form. But you do feel fueled by a sense of justice or revenge or vindication. And as you think of that poor, but ugly cat, you find yourself leveling up to level 2.
Yay!
I'm gonna get stronger and kill that son of a bitch.
And we'll end the session there.
Yay!
Hooray.
Yay!
Thanks for a successful session 1, everybody. What'd you think?
Good
Rip
fun.
Butterbutt. It was fun.
Yeah.
You've killed a cat. Other than that, it was fun.
I wanted to put the terror of the dragon into you early, but yeah, somebody had to pay, and unfortunately it was Butterbutt.
Poor Butterbutt.
The Butterbutt.
Let the image of that horribly ugly cat just pull you forward. Maybe you can rename yourselves from the pointy ears to Butterbutt's Avengers.
I feel like my character though was like really impressed though by the dragon.
Yeah, whether it was awe or fear or hatred, whatever it was, you definitely felt a sense of pure intimidation.
Ovak is pissed.
Yeah, Kate's right there with you.
Happy first session of D&D!
Yay, that was fun.
Yay! Yeah, thank you.
Hope that set the tone for the remainder of the campaign. Let's give you a feeling of what it's going to be like.
I'm excited.
I honestly wasn't thinking about originally doing that part at the end with Spiralax showing himself, but I'm like, if you're walking with like 30 cats, like a hungry dragon is gonna notice that.
The dragon's not gonna miss that.
Yeah.
Dragon or orcs are not going to miss that either.
But it's really cool that you like right off like first session made us face the dragon, like you know, set the tone for
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
for the campaign. Yeah, that's
No,
neat.
and I'm glad you did too, because we might get a little cocky, and especially me, and try to perhaps take down the dragon too soon. So realizing just how powerful this creature is, we're gonna think twice.
Yeah. And sorry for saying you were a stuttering idiot. I love playing the bad guy so much. It's my favorite thing. And I get too into it. And I'm sorry I didn't mean to offend anybody or scare anybody. And I'm sorry I killed Butterbutt. But he's really supposed to be a villain and he has to do villainous things.
It's okay. It's not you, right?
Daisy,
Is it?
It's the character.
Daisy, my character started stuttering. I had trouble forming words for a minute there, and I just went along with it. And I was pissed at him for calling me that, but that's not personal.
Honestly, I thought it was in character because you're in front of a giant dragon. Yeah.
It was totally in character. So you don't apologize, but that pissed Kate off, and and she had to talk very clearly afterwards and make sure he understood that she's not quite the idiot he thinks she is.
She was like, "Oh hell no."
I do like how everybody's tone changed when he was a handsome fuckboy.
Yeah, I was gonna I was actually gonna say, like, he was looking pretty good in his elf form. Like,
It's
I almost said, "Oh no, he's hot,"
Well,
and then they killed the cat. Now I hate him.
Yeah.
Tell you what, one last thing. Everybody roll Arcana, and I'll give you. I'll see if I can give you all a little hint. If you can get an average of, higher than 12 between the 5 of you.
Ooh.
Yay.
oh my god, such
Uh-oh.
a shitty roll. But like, I was even
Can we make a dice jail?
Oh
Just-
my god.
Oh, 23, 38, 56 divided by 5 is... it's 12, fine.
yay.
Actually, it's actually 11, but it's fine. So you find it curious that he chose the form of a young man.
An elf, more specifically.
Pointy ears.
You'd think that if he was older, I don't know, maybe he'd choose an older form. Curious.
Hmm.
So he's old as fuck then.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I don't know. I've been secluded for a long time, and
I
if
just
this is
hate
the first like elf that I see like outside of my
He's
village.
surrounded by elves.
No, but like a different, you know, like when there's like that new guy that comes at school.
Oh, I see.
and then
Yeah.
everyone like, yeah,
And then he eats a cat in front of you.
yeah, that kind of, yeah. And then like everybody falls in love with him. Yeah, basically.
Oh, well, dang, I hope you all had fun. I know next month we're starting the double sessions. So hopefully we'll be able to get through some more. If you need any help leveling, let me know. I'll try and update your sheets. I don't know if I'm going to... Do you want me to build on them, just make them longer? Or do you want me to just make a new one with your new abilities?
I mean, I personally, I'm comfortable with the paladin and the upcoming abilities. So I think whatever anybody else wants, I'm fine with.
I think upcoming abilities might be nice.
Okay, and then you can just like stack them basically. So I'll make updated sheets with just your new abilities.
Appreciate it.
Cool.
Okay. Good.
Okay.
So leveling up, do we get a long rest and reset?
Yeah, assume that when you wake up in the morning, you'll have all your level 2 powers.
Okay, great, thanks.
I'm sleeping with 5 cats.
I was gonna ask, do you think she will like let us keep one, you know, as a companion?
I don't know. I mean, she feels like she's in your debt, maybe.
It'll be this campaign's friends.
I'm gonna ask when he
I
gets
will
to it.
have- Accurate.
drop all the cats off at the town master's hall.
I don't know what you're
and
gonna do with the
leave them
cats.
for him to handle.
Just
sorry.
stuff them under the door one by one. What is happening? What is happening? What are these?
Big
No,
fucking
no, no, no!
door.
Out, out!
You said to bring the cats back.
Yeah,
Brought-
that's true.
brought almost all cats. Oh,
I'm gonna keep one and name it Friends. And give it a little hat.
Not Butterbutt. Oh.
Butterbutt.
Rip Butterbutt, press F to pay tribute.
So does Butterbutt? Because I can't imagine these cats are spayed or neutered. Does Butterbutt have a child?
Like the legacy of Butterbutt? Maybe. Could be. We'll have to find out
So-
next time.
Ovek, you could keep one of
Then
Butterbutt's kids.
Aw.
Then come with us to avenge their father.
Butterbutt 2, yes.
Yes.
Butterbutt the second.
Butterbutt the second.
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
Butterbutt 2, Electric Boogaloo.
I think that went pretty well. What do y'all think? I think that went pretty nice.
It went great. It
That was
really went great.
awesome.
Yeah.
I was nervous at first, but after I kind of warmed up, it was fun. It was really fun.
I think most of us did that. I could feel it.
Yeah.
Like, we were all like more quiet at the beginning too. Like
The tension was palpable in the beginning.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
It was really cool seeing everybody kind of open up as the session went along.
yeah, that was nice.
Let's
Yeah.
see. I think I will go. Oh, the picture of the Crystal posted a. Here, I'll put it on the screen. Crystal posted this. This is. This is the final moments. The final moments of Butterbud.
Butterbud.
That's your cat, Ovek.
Waving as he and eating. Oh my god.
So sad.
All right, everybody. On this lovely image, we're gonna go ahead and call the stream here. I'll hang out for if you guys have anything you want to say off stream. But for now, thank you so much for attending. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully, you all gleaned something from this. Thank you so much for joining our very first session of this brand new campaign.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you for
Thanks for
joining
coming.
us and putting up with us.
Sorry for
You guys
Butterbud.
are awesome.
He's not
But-
sorry.
I'm not sorry.
Not sorry.
That
Sorry,
was
not
my
sorry.
favorite part of the whole session.
Yeah, playing the
Out
bad guy, eating a cat.
Bye, everybody.